Hello! I decided that I shall stream more Sekiro today, as much as I wasn't sure I would yesterday. Ooh, someone's in here already. That's not usually the case. Hello, welcome. It's cool to have someone here early. As the title suggests, I am very much hoping that today I get more done than yesterday. Not that yesterday wasn't an accomplishment, however, surely today goes better. Surely. I mean, really, I don't know what else there is to do at the moment, so I don't even know what I'm up against. But I am absolutely hoping that whatever it is, I deal with better. Oh, I come in over there and then... Wait, what? Hold on. Did I just come from... I'm already getting lost in just a field. What am I doing? Okay, no, there is definitely two idols in here. Interesting. I forgot if there was anything along that ledge for me to look over for. I had to check. Does it open from this side? It does not open. The gate is firmly sealed shut. Understood. The fact that it even gave me the option to interact with it in the first place is kind of mean. The face at the end of you repeating the very thing that I just read leads me to believe that that thing's not going to stay shut very well. I could be wrong in just assuming things that are incorrect, but I wouldn't doubt that it would happen. Who are you?
Oh, you survived. You know.
And why are there corpses everywhere around you?
You know who the one-armed demon was before.
No.
I see. It might be better that way. What a fate. To be set ablaze in the fires of hatred and suffer eternally as
Ooh.
a demon. You put an end to his misery. That's all it was.
So that's where he went. You know, I was kind of wondering what happened to the person, like, I already forget his name. God damn it. My brain is not good. But the guy that upgrades my, prosthetic, I was kind of wondering where he went. And, hello, welcome. I was kind of wondering where he had gone, and it turns out that one of my favorite NPCs turned into one of my least favorite bosses. Wow! Yippee! Pain.
Some advice. The hatred
I'm good.
you
Hope you're
channel
doing
has
good
lost
too.
its vessel for now. The longer the fires of war rage on, the more ashen this world will become. That does not mean you should step into his place. Now then, be gone already. You have your duties, things you must accomplish. Yes? Now then, you have things.
Trying to find new people to watch. Yeah, I get that. Every now and again it's good to just see if there's anyone new about. I used to only watch big names, just because I watched who I'd always, like, all the people I always heard about, but recently I've been watching a lot more people that I am only, like, just recently hearing about, because it's cool to support newer creators. I mean, not that I'm trying to say anything as a newer creator here, but, you know, Yeah, that's fair. I don't chat in big name chats. Heck, I barely even chat in smaller name chats. Just cause like exactly as you said with anxiety. Social like you wouldn't think being the streamer here that I have social anxiety. However, you would be mistaken if you made that assumption. I don't know how I do it. I'm gonna be totally real. The like being somewhere you can't talk to the person you're watching? Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah, social anxiety moments. Thank you! I actually made it myself. I have some improvements in mind, but it requires some learning, of which I have not yet done. That's mostly a matter of procrastination, though, because I don't know. I procrastinate a lot, I'll admit. Your model just requires money? Yeah. I mean, that is always a route. But I was a little hesitant to spend money on a model, considering the fact that I already have an interest in learning a lot of art-based things, and so I've been learning and creating for my channel as I go along, because I find it quite fun. Yeah, and then there's the other thing of procrastination, in which, yeah. It can be challenging to learn with procrastination. Does anyone know if there's anywhere I can actually go from here? Was that just a bit of lore just immediately after the fight, and then there's just nowhere else I can go here? Yeah, that's fair. It's just a straight up dead end. God damn it. Because I was about to leave figuring that it was probably a dead end, and I wasn't 100% sure. I'm sure it probably... I feel like it probably won't be a dead end later, but I don't know how to fix that. Though I'm not 100% sure if I've done everything out here, so I'm going to do some more running around. And then I'm going to go to the reservoir, because that's the only other place I can think of that I still need to go. Wow, oh my goodness. Am I up to 5 viewers in the first 10 minutes already? God damn! Apparently I am popular today, for now. For now. Those numbers don't always stay, but still. I think that's the absolute highest I've ever reached in such a short time. It's kind of insane. Yeah, so that is pretty much exactly where a lot of this model started, is with just throwing things together of colors that I like a whole lot. Believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan of most greens. But teal is just a really cool color. I might be bad at this game. It also is, but isn't lagging. My computer's telling me that I'm running like 40 FPS, which is usually okay for me. But at the same time, I'm noticeably lagging. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Yeah, teal and turquoise are really similar colors. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm supposed to jump off the cliff either. Except for in the 1 or 2 situations in which the correct solution was, in fact, to jump off a cliff. Okay, I'm just gonna... No. I was gonna take the easy route and almost jumped off the cliff again. Real. I 100% agree with the horns. Horns are super friggin' cool. You know, there's a lot of reminds you of Ghost. This is time for learning. Cue me in. Who is Ghost? Like Ghost of Tsushima? Is that what you're talking about? Now that I'm thinking about it, because if that's the case, then it does have a lot of similar vibes, but it is still definitely a Souls game. Oh, okay, that was some frames. I honestly don't remember how to spell Ghost. I don't remember how to spell Tsushima either. Yeah, tails are also pretty cool, but they're not too much my thing personally. I do, however, very much agree that tails are cool, and I wouldn't be upset about having one. Just that one mini-boss by the reservoir and then Ishin, so there's nothing else for me to run around and check out over this way. I wasn't sure if there's any items I missed or something. Because I couldn't remember where all I had gone over this way. Don't give you a tail, bad things will happen. I see. What kind of bad things? So long as it's not gonna like break TOS or something. I don't want to hear crazy things. Okay, yeah, this is a dead. What have I done? Why did I decide I wanted to come back over this way? I forgot how horrible this area is. Twitch won't like what you say? Okay, that's fair. If Twitch won't like what you say, then I probably won't like what you say. I'm not a big fan of NSFW stuff in my chat. I really need to make some chat rules at some point, because like I just should. But I'm also very lazy, and so I keep more I'm forgetful on that part. So I keep forgetting to do it. Random assorted items, but nothing you need important unless you need upgrade materials. Yeah, I like to make sure to follow TOS as well. So I don't really, I'm not really interested in getting banned, personally. It doesn't appeal to me. I mean, and also I don't really need upgrade materials right now, thankfully, so I'm gonna stop looking around there for more upgrade materials. Because I got the main, I found all the main upgrades I want. You saw someone speedrun getting banned? Okay, that does actually sound amusing to watch. But, definitely not within my list of things that I intend to do. Oh wait, it is... Wasn't I being told last time that I'm going to be fighting Ishin, and isn't that guy Ishin? Best thing that I never did anything with nudity? Okay, that's good. Because, like, there are some things that you can do to violate TOS that aren't the worst thing in the world. He's just napping? Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Very clearly dead. Game is over. Credits roll. Eventually. What got her? What was the thing that actually got her banned? Where is Reservoir? Talk to Emma? I think I did talk to Emma a couple times already. Because I came back here to start... You have to teleport back here to start exploring this area. Showing her feet on purpose? Showing your feet breaks TOS? There is no way showing your feet breaks TOS. That cannot be real. Seriously? Like, it's not that I intended to, but still, that's crazy. It breaks TOS because they know you're here. I see. You know what? Why am I looking for the window to get back in that I, of course, very clearly don't know how to get back in when I could just do a good old teleport back to my last idol? I don't know what I'm doing. I might be a little silly. You would have thought, considering the fact that I've come this far, that I would have figured out the game a little bit by now. However, that would appear to not be the case. One streamer I watched got a warning because they walked off cam and their feet showed? Huh. Yeah, no, there's definitely been worse without people getting banned. It's weird.
Lord Kuro escaped the castle through the secret passage. The secret passage can be found along the moat.
Yeah.
He's waiting for the nightjar have the smoke.
She literally just tells me where to go.
That Lord.
People have gotten it on live on stream and received just a week ban. Bro. Seriously? I don't really keep up with that, like, with people getting banned and stuff on Twitch too much, but I have heard some crazy stories here and there, and I just don't get it. Some of you know would have shown stuff they made on Blender, but it goes against TOS. Damn. Well, actually, they have been proven to be a little lenient on women from time to time. However, with showing stuff on Blender that goes against TOS, depending on what specifically it is, I do believe a little while ago, nudity for art's sake has been given a pass on TOS. But, okay, yeah, I don't think that that's okay. Why is my game laggy again today? This is annoying. Damn it, it was doing so good yesterday. Why is it dying again? Guys, I brought those people right there. Some guy said, "I'll unalive you, but not unalive," as a joke to a friend in chat, and is still permabanned? Gamer device be tweaking? Yeah, I think... Well, my CPU's capping out again, and I don't know why it's doing that. It always has toy... Oh my god. What is with people? Yeah, I'm gonna double check what's going on in Task Manager real quick to see if I can fix things before I continue. But sometimes my computer just feels like being stupid and refuses to run properly consistently. So it might just be cooked. Plus there's probably some stuff I can just close down in the background to clear up some stuff. Yeah, because like Epic Games, which I keep forgetting to tell to not launch on startup, is using like 3% in the background for some reason. Anything else in here that's using way more than it should? No, basically everything else in here is what's open. I'm gonna make sure that Sekiro is also receiving as much resources as it should be. That's so expensive. I just spent $23. Yeah, I'm thankful to not own a car at the moment. because I have heard that gas is kind of awful at the moment. And it's just been... I don't think it has any... Sekiro set itself back to normal priorities, so I'm gonna fix that. I doubt it's gonna get better anytime soon, considering the fact that it seems to pretty consistently get worse. From what I hear from people that do have cars. Okay, I just adjusted some things and closed some stuff that should hopefully fix severe frame issues. At the very least, the game shouldn't freeze anymore. Oh, yeah, that's how you use... Okay, I need to figure out how to... You need to get back up on the roofs. I remember where the reservoir is now. I forgot for a while last time, and that's the main reason I didn't go over there right away. Okay. Camera being a little silly, but it's okay. Okay. Hold on. How do I... Is there a spot over there that I can grapple to get over? Because I feel like you're supposed to go over there somewhere, but I can't figure out why. Unless there's something I'm missing? Wait, have I gone in there before? Yeah, I have. This just goes down. I don't think... Is this? No, maybe this is the right way. Hold on. Okay, wait, no, I think this is the right way. Never mind. Oh, okay. No, hold on. There was a eavesdrop there, and I want to see what that is. Yes, I must absolutely acquire the lore. So Genichiro is in fact back. I figured he would be. Also, of course, it's a Seven Spears guy. The guy that I struggled with for like, I don't know how long at the start of a stream, back towards the start of this series. And another enemy. Because of course it has to be two enemies. Why wouldn't it be? And since they're standing back to back, I'm almost certain there's not going to be any death blows involved. Wait, can I actually get the backstab on him? Hold on. Oh, they are just far enough apart that I could probably sneak between them because he didn't see me coming. Sekiro Genichiro strikes thrice. Oh, come on! Just sprint at him? Isn't the non-boss guy the guy that's facing towards me? In which case, if I just sprinted at him, he would immediately detect me and I wouldn't get the backstab. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a stealth sugar. I'm gonna be so real. Because I forget about the sugar in general constantly. Much better. Oh wait, I don't have any spirit emblems. I can't puppeteer him. Damn it. You know, you would think, considering the fact that I fought this guy for like straight up hours of plural, that I would have this guy downloaded by now. But I don't. Just gonna want emblems for the final boss? Yeah, I figure. I'll figure something out for that. Farm Red Boys with the Golden Vortex spam. Okay. You know, I keep trying to counter him, and it just doesn't want to let me. You know, I have learned my lesson about fighting him on stairs. That is something that I have recalled not to do. Because it doesn't go well. Get out of here! Absolute perfect execution there as I proceed to fumble. How he didn't hit me there, I don't actually know. Stop, stop! Stop, please. Stop! Give me 1 whole second to heal. God damn it, I just ran into the fire and died. I remember reading something about one of his spear thrusts being either bugged or maybe not classified as a thrust. Interesting. Can't wait for you to try Resurrection mod. It's not the first mod on my radar for Souls games in general, so we'll see when I get to it, if I remember to get to it. There's a lot of peak Elden Ring mods that I've heard of as well that I also really want to play. Okay. Much better time than usual. Demon of hatred burning me from the afterlife. Yeah. Bail moment? Considering the fact that I have not yet fought Bail in Elden Ring, I don't know what that's referring to. Also, the fact that this guy was just chilling out the whole time is so funny to me. Bro does not care what just happened. That guy knew in his battle, absolutely. Okay, hold on. Why is it that everything on the way to where I need to go is on fire? What if I just wanted to go places easily? Oh wait, I need to go this way, not that way. Never mind. I forgot that I don't need to go out to the building over the other way. I need to go down this way. Oh, oh, I do reach that. I thought for a second I didn't reach that. I mean, didn't doubt it for a second. I knew for sure that I was going to make that jump. There was not a moment of gambling on that. I need to go up this way. I must know if there's anything else for me to find. Hold on, actually, considering the fact that it seems that both of you know this game pretty well, is there anything up there? Is there any reason for me to climb up to that bridge? Or am I just going to be wasting my time finding a way up again? Because I honestly don't remember how to climb on top of that bridge. Not memorizing In Lord Bale's heart continuously burns your soul after you do Dragon Communion with it. It says you will eventually be overtaken and burn away. That's actually really cool lore. Don't think you can quite climb up to the bridge from this area? Okay, I thought you could, but maybe you can't. Maybe I am remembering incorrectly. Where did I all of a sudden get a whole bunch of emblems from? Did killing that boss just give me like 20 emblems? I'm guessing that's where they came from. I can't think of anywhere else I would have gotten them from. And I guess it all ends where it began. But this time I'm not gonna get my... Well, this time I'm probably gonna get my teeth kicked in, because unless I do it first try, I don't have the emblems for it. But you know... Final Fight is where you fought Genichiro in the beginning. You can crawl under it a little sneaky-like. Crawl under... Wait, what? Crawl, huh? Crawl under? Crawl under the bridge? Genichiro showing you where on the curb to put your teeth. Yeah... That doesn't seem good.
SEKIRO. Shinobi of the Divine Era, we meet again. Behold.
Cut your sword in Divine Flame? Absolutely. Sorry, the second Mortal Blade? The what?
Genichiro.
One of us says other Mortal Blade, so if you die, the game ends. Sounds about right.
Thing. You are mistaken. Wolf. No one has the right to the dragon's heritage. It is no one's to bear. I wish there was another way.
It's all right.
I'm guessing this is probably realistically more of a Unleashing Destined Death moment, where even though dying should be permanent, it just isn't.
Yes. Let's finish this.
Also, I gotta love how the game doesn't mention the other Mortal Blade even once, and he just shows up and he's like, yeah, no, I got the other Mortal Blade.
Restore Ashina to glory.
Damn, that does damage! Oh, yeah! Yeah, stop! Nope. Oh, okay, he follows that up. You see, unlike you, I actually do still have 2 health bars. Something tells me this isn't the end. You can only parry his Mortal Blade attack with Divine Flame on your sword, otherwise it chips. Ah. I think there's a random note you can find about it, and that's it. I see.
In the end, I was powerless, but Ashina will rise once more. The dragon blood surging through her veins. With this, Ashina's long night comes to an end.
Is he gonna cut his own head off? Wait, what is happening? What the hell?
Pitiful grandchild. This
Portal to the underworld? Oh, what the hell?
to see Ashina return from the great beyond. Which means SEKIRO. I must destroy you. Count SEKIRO.
No, 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 no. I don't like that. I do not like that. What the hell? Stay away from me. I did not sign up for this. Ouch. Gonna get slapped. Yeah, I am gonna get slapped around. This isn't even gonna be close. The fact that I even blocked that first strike is kind of surprising. What the hell? He absolutely did. Oh my lord. Ah, nerd! Flamethrower! Oh yeah, that's a sweeping attack, not a thrusting attack. I don't know why I tried. That one's I accidentally deflected instead of countering that attack when I 100% meant to counter it. Approach me. Do it. I'm definitely not going to shoot you with a flamethrower. Okay. I regret saying that. I was going to say I'm definitely not going to shoot with a flamethrower again, and then he was faster that time. He said the line. All is forgiven. He said the line. It is absolutely so peak. Oh, am I gonna get cutscened every time? Oh yeah, I have no emblems left. Oh. Was absolutely throwing. Genichiro threw so hard that time, and I will absolutely take it. Bro's read that I was gonna go for a block there and did a sweep instead because he felt like it. Okay, so it turns out that I think he's actually just blocking my Mikiri counter, and not that I'm screwing up the Mikiri counter. Which is more insane. So, I'm gonna say right now, y'all lied to me. There is no shot that this guy is easier than Demon of Hatred. You can counter, it's just tight. Well, I don't really... First phase is baby mode? Bro, it is absolutely not baby mode. Bro is throwing out, like, a combination of the most challenging attacks for me. Plus, bro reads too good.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
No. I meant to dodge that. Yeah, I've kind of fumbled that one. Today is not going better than yesterday. I'm calling it now. It simply isn't.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
No, I wanted to move! God damn it, game! You know, why does he get to use the Mortal Blade as just a normal sword, and I don't? Why can't I just swing around the Mortal Blade as much as I want? Not appreciated. I'm gonna fumble the first phase so many times. Wolf Light says Kusabimaru? I see. But it would just be objectively more effective to use the Mortal Blade, would it not? Does it not just make logical sense? Really, what is bro thinking?
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Whoop. That was almost not good. That was also almost not good. Why did I try and jump that? I keep forgetting that he actually has thrust attacks because he didn't do it the first couple of attacks. God damn it. Technically that sword can deflect millions of pounds of force. It's... That sword can deflect millions of... words. Millions of pounds of force. It's cracked in its own right. Yeah, I suppose. Actually has a mini heart attack every time he uses it. I see. But I thought the main gimmick was that when you draw the sword, it kills you. What if you just didn't sheath it again? Simply don't suffer, because stop being stupid. I get it, video game mechanics, but you know. Well, yeah, I suppose, but still, it's rather costly to continue using it. And this guy could, I'm assuming if I just made the fight last forever, could just keep using it as long as he wanted. So either he gets infinite spirit emblems, or he doesn't have to use them. Either way, he's cheating. useful for a weapon of mass destruction. Keep using it, it's just less effective. I suppose. But his does not diminish in power. I would assume.
In the end,
Yeah, I suppose they would.
it was powerless.
I would also assume they wouldn't really be much of a challenge. It would just be remembering to use it specifically. There would be some openings you couldn't strike in because some bosses are fast as hell, like these guys. So I guess that's where some challenge would come in. But I would imagine it wouldn't be too bad, considering the fact that it still does good damage. Not that I'm going to try it, that is.
Count
We both whiffed. Oh, I can hit him out of that. Okay. I thought when I hit him the... No, what are you doing? Okay. That was scary. I would read whatever you just said, but I kind of need to lock in or I'm gonna get cut down again. Oh, I actually got the counter! Damn, 100% I could probably jump over that. Heck, I might even be able to deflect it, because it doesn't say you can't. Purple firecrackers and a flame vent is great opening. Did you want to... Okay. Insert text of great distraction. Yeah. Also, bro's got a what? Please don't tell me that this is historically accurate and he has a revolver. Please tell me that was not a revolver. Because I don't know what time period this is in, but there was definitely a time in which samurai had revolvers. He did, in fact, find a weapon better than the mortal blade. The answer is gun. God damn, he's cool. And refuses to friggin' hit stun on anything for his life. Okay, yeah, I should have known that I couldn't hit stun him through that, honestly. I don't know what I was trying to do. Stop! The bro is just being outright terrifying. I'm trying to learn what his attacks are from a safe distance rather than I'm just running away from him. Of course I don't get the full combos all the time, but it does kind of show me what he does. Plus I'm not above just diving in when I have an opportunity. I forgot that that combo's for so goddamn long. Exactly. It's not retreating, it's tactically running away. Oh, blocking the first Ichimonji just stops his attack chain? Oh, yeah, and of course he just jumps out of range. after, like, everything he does. And, of course, if he jumps over you, your target lock just breaks. And I needed to jump that. Okay. Really, I don't know why I'm so terrified of all of his big sweeping attacks, considering the fact that they don't have the, hey, this attack will hit you anyways marker. I could just, I don't know, block them as the game intends. You know, interact with the mechanics. I don't know why I do this. So much of the time, I'm too busy running away from attacks that I could very definitely block. And I don't know why.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
What if you wanted to deflect an attack, but the input said nah? That's so much aura. Sekiro has firearms, flame axe, spear, and vent all count. What? Yeah, I guess. Why doesn't Sekiro get a gun? I didn't even see that original part of that. I mean, yeah. I mean, if he had a gun, maybe we'd have a Bloodborne moment where I refuse to interact with parrying because gun parrying is a nightmare. No, like, it's not a bad mechanic. I just personally don't like it. It is very annoying. Damn it. I'm fumbling again. Oh, did you just shoot me the second I looked away? That's the one parry system you used in the games? That is the one parry system that I cannot figure out for hell. I genuinely don't get it. Almost all of my gun parries were by complete accident, and eventually I straight up stopped using the gun. With minimal exception. I did start to kind of figure it out for Orphan. I'm okay at parrying in Elden Ring with buckler parry, but beyond that it's not great. The parrying in this game is kind of its main mechanic, so, you know. And then, again, with, like, things like, Executor's parry and Night Rain is basically just this one, except I think I heard it's actually more forgiving. I haven't played any of the Dark Souls games yet, so we'll see with those. If I even decide to try and parry. I suppose. It's blocking and deflecting, not parrying. There is no parrying in this game. Very different thing. It's got a different name.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Considerably more forgiving? I see. God damn it. Bro can flip around. No, please! Okay, nah. That one's dead. I'm not against playing some Night Rain later. That'll probably be like an off-stream thing, though. Unless I decide to stream twice today. I don't know. Provided I'm not doing anything else later. I don't know at the moment. No, I think everyone already has rot. I'm not about to give everyone rot. They have it already. I've been slaughtered. I just haven't eaten a dragon blood droplet at the idol in I don't know how long. It's been a while.
This I will restore Ashina to glory.
Why did I try and jump that? What am I doing? I am completely locked out right now. Black Mortal Blade is objectively better? Seriously? What exactly makes the Black Mortal Blade objectively better? I'm not familiar with lore, and I don't know if you just, like, get it later or something. Because maybe it is an actual stats battle. Got that edge to it. I do suppose it does seem to have a longer range swing on its, like, mortal draw equivalent. Can open a portal to the underworld, is bigger, and it doesn't kill you. Why the hell didn't we go find that one then? What?
Shinobi of the Divine. I will restore Ashina to glory.
You're just stupid or something?
Not allow Ashina to be
Count Sekiro.
Also, I rather unfortunately cannot do, as I'm pretty sure, like, you said that the purple firecrackers plus flame vent is a good opening, I believe. Unfortunately, I can't do because I don't have purple firecrackers. Bro. If I can't get into a good start of this fight, I am just cooked. Also, the fact that he backs up so much is so annoying. Stand and fight, you absolute coward! I say that as I get cut up again. Bro, why is it just eating my deflects? Come on, game. This is not fun. It doesn't even want to give me blocks. Come on. Oh, okay. I thought he was doing his big downward slash again, but I was wrong. Damn, I pulled that hard. Damn, bro just denied me my freaking living force. Of course he did. No, no, no. Maybe this guy will be easier than the other guy. Or maybe I'm gonna get electrocuted and die instantly. Hold on, do I have rice? Can I pause my game? Can I pause my game? Thank you. Do I have rice? I think I forgot to pick up rice last time I used it. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about stance damage, and because of how long I spent fighting something in which stance didn't matter yesterday, and that one good streak of hitting something can get you through a health bar pretty fast. You know, I wonder if Sabimaru would be good here. Like, I mean, obviously I need more emblems to use something like that, but I feel like it would be. Where was it again? It's like we were asking Ishin to chill for a second while he pulls out his rice cooker. I also need to go grab some rice before I forget, because I know it's going to come in clutch. That's not the right teleport. Also, we're going to hope that teleporting out of the Inner Sanctum doesn't crash my game like it was last time. Because I, once again, did in fact forget to verify my game files. I don't know how. I should have just done that immediately after I ended stream. I couldn't tell you why I didn't.
Shinobi, what would you... Shinobi,
Rice, please.
Ethic of the Finds now.
All right.
Bless us.
Thank you.
It's cold.
Rice is please
Okay.
Shinobi, I pray.
I feel like we should probably grind up some professional silly goose. I mean, perhaps. I should probably grind up some spirit emblems, though, of which I don't know for sure the best way to do that. Because hold on. What was it earlier in chat that was said? If I can find it. Farm the red boys with golden vortex fan. Okay, hold on. Do I have golden vortex fan? I do, right? Yeah, golden vortex. Bro, what is with automod? Spirit Emblem Balloon kill red guys from the dojo idol? I forgot to actually equip the fan. I guess when you kill the guys with the golden vortex? Wait, what? You form twice in a row. Enemies that have been turned around drop items or money to be considered donations. Huh. I guess you get more than you spend using the golden vortex or something? Make sure you use it on at least 2 enemies at once for value. Okay. I do not have the dojo thing currently, because I never went back inside. Actually, that's not true. I stepped back inside the lower area for just a moment to see if there was another thing in the room where the troll ends up eventually, but... Yep, teleporting away crashed my game again. Okay, I'm gonna have to for the moment, find a way. Like, I'm gonna have to like make sure that I leave that area and find a different idol, because I think there is one that I can get to pretty quickly. But whatever's right before the drop down to the second ogre. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what the name of that one is, but I know where it is. I know the area you're talking about. I also didn't realize that there was a spirit emblem balloon, to be totally honest. Otherwise, I probably would have used it whenever I was grinding for Mercury and when I was grinding for money and stuff like that. Or not money, for the what's it called? Experience. When I was grinding for experience. Actually, why do they bother even hitting go when I don't even know if it's if the patch is going to apply properly, because it crashed and that breaks it sometimes. Oh wow, everything actually worked. Huge. Okay, so if I go over here, or wait, no, this takes me to Hall of Illusion, which I don't think does have an idol in it, now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm pretty sure it just has a thing to leave, which will just send me back to where I just came from, but I'm pretty sure I can just go up the stairs and back into the main hall area, which hopefully won't crash my game to teleport from. Yeah, because this goes up into here, and I can just go over to this idol, which I don't think I've ever had my game crash from, and so hopefully won't crash my game. But we'll see. Nope, that crashed it too. Yippee! What is wrong with my game? I really wish this wasn't a persistent problem, and I really should have just verified my game files between streams, because it never used to do this either, so I'm guessing my Sekiro is probably corrupted to some degree, and I just need to tell Steam to fix it. But that takes forever, and so I can't just simply do it on stream and then boot it back up. I have another thing that I do want to try. I'm gonna see if using the homeward idol will work instead, because I can use that to teleport back to the dilapidated temple. And maybe, just maybe, that'll prevent the game from crashing. I'm just hoping something works. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but we get there. And maybe it won't even matter. Maybe that'll crash too. Maybe the game's just gonna be annoying. Alright, so if I use this to go here, and now we wait. Okay, it worked. Hopefully that's not a fluke. Because I know that every now and again it'll let me teleport out easily, but it's inconsistent. So that's why I'm hoping that that was not a fluke, and in fact is just something that'll work. As much as it's an extra step to have to do before I go somewhere, it's better than crashing every time I try and leave. I swear if this crashes my game too. Okay, thank goodness. Now, I need to... Wait, nope, can't go up that way, because if I go up that way, then I actually can't get outside, because for some reason the door thing upstairs is closed. Oh, that's interesting. I have bad frame rate again. Oh, okay, wait, it might be recovering. We might be okay. Oh, this guy's still in that corner. Good thing he's so much easier now because of all the strength upgrades I've got. Okay, reactivate this. Just because. Don't mind waiting for me to verify files. Well, it's the fact that because my internet is variably bad, sometimes it's just not, it just decides to not be good. It could take over an hour to verify my files. Because if it was just going to take like a half an hour or something, I might just like pop open Ultra Kill and play back for you guys instead while my game files verify, but since it could very easily take over an hour, it's not happening on stream. Damn, there's nobody up here anymore. Correction. There seemed to be nobody up here. So I'm guessing the whole farm is that I jump down there and I grab the two guys waiting at the door, and then rinse and repeat. Okay, Spirit Emblem Balloon. Need a Balloon of Spirit, I'm guessing? Backstab the ninja too? Okay. I guess I should rest then to do that. Actually, I should probably add this to one of my quick items for the time being. Yeah, okay. Better Spirit Emblem drops. Good. And this guy's hanging out in here, so I just go boop. Okay, I can't say I know how this thing works. Not sure if the money one is just straight better. It's worth a shot. I wouldn't imagine the money one would do anything, really. It increases money drop rates. I'll be so real, I actually don't know how to use this thing. I've never used it, so I just kind of got cooked and wasted Spirit Emblems instead. Do I use it and then hit someone or something? Like, oh, activate and use it again. Okay. That much was not clear. I don't know if it's just because I can't read or what it is, because I don't get it. Or add it to your sword with projected force. Ah. Gotta give them the London greeting. Hey, why am I opening that? I literally added these to my quick use so I could use them easily whenever I need to, rather than having to go into my inventory every time like I usually do when I'm farming. dragon is the play. I think I just killed him. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I should probably put on here. This. Using the thing seems like a bit of a waste of it. Gives you more money than you use if you hit both with one use. Well, I'm not after money, I'm after... Oh, this is a money grind. Well, this probably isn't the best money grind then, if you ask me. I was just gonna get them to drop the emblems, because it seems far more efficient. Considering the fact that it's 50 gold, or like 50 coins per emblem, just farming the emblem straight up seems far more effective. I'm not gonna lie, I think I know a better spot. Well, yeah, I suppose there is all the guys inside Senpu, but just because the newer enemies seem to be dropping a lot more, I was actually going to go over here, because these guys give good XP and money and whatnot, so I'd assume they also drop good emblems, but I don't know, overall. Well, they do drop good money, that's for sure, because I was getting good money when I was farming them for XP. Then I can switch this out for this one, I think. This is money? Yeah, it's money. Okay. This. Backstab you. Backstab you. Backstab you. Backstab you. Simply win. Rinse and repeat. It does seem like grinding for the money to buy Spirit Emblems is probably better than grinding for Spirit Emblems straight up, though. As it is appearing, considering how much more money I can get than Spirit Emblems. But that's still only 3 emblems per guy at the moment, which is really annoying, considering how many I'm probably going to end up using. Tend to just have Cheat Engine give you money for emblems late game. Yeah, that is honestly tempting, just so that this doesn't take forever, but I do have some more skills I want to pick up anyways. So getting the experience and whatnot would still be worth my while. Plus, I don't mind sitting here and farming and just chatting. It was kind of nice last time, actually. You also get extra XP in New Game Plus. Yeah, I figured as much. But if I can get skills earlier to help me with beating the game now while I'm grinding for the emblems, then why not? Because these guys still give a fair amount of XP. reactivate my balloons. Damn. Red circle hadn't even showed up for me to do the backstab yet. I just did it anyways. After these balloons run out, I'll see how much I have. Go from there. I don't want to grind for too long, and considering how close I got with minimal tool usage, I'd imagine with the ability to use tools properly that I'll probably beat him soon enough. Or maybe I won't. That's also possible. I feel like you're in a dubstep concert right now. What? Context? I always forget how bassy the audio is when... Oh, okay. Sorry, lost in sea of messages. Yeah, I did notice that I think my audio quality is getting cooked somewhere, and I do want to try and fix it. I think it's in the process of lowering the volume, because I play the game with my volume up quite a bit. But if I leave the volume that loud, you literally cannot hear me speak. I could also fix it by simply turning my game audio down, but I like my game loud, so... I'd rather see if there's another way I can fix it. Class is evening and work in the morning? Ooh... Yikes. Well, sufficient grinding. 124 emblems will hopefully carry me to beating the game. Hopefully. One... I can't be too sure, but one can certainly hope. Neighbors listening to me die to Demon of Hatred for the 50th time in a row. Hopefully not. I don't think I was being that loud, but maybe I was. Blame capitalism? Yeah. You can blame a lot of stuff on capitalism. Capitalism is the root of a lot of problems, but I'm not going to say that I know how to fix them personally. Should probably have checked to see if I could have grabbed any skills with my 3 skill points. that attack, he actually cannot just be hit stunned out of it. God damn it, man. You couldn't have waited 2 seconds longer to shoot me? At least this part isn't too bad. And the fight is basically this guy. Just sometimes I waste a couple flasks along the way by being terrible at this game. You know, you would think being... Bro. That was despicable. Because I blocked, he stalled a whole bunch longer. But you would think that being a human being, resurrected from the underworld or not, that a lot of these hits would hit stun him. Bro! The fact that he keeps catching me right when I actually go to approach him. And then the hit stun prevents me from guarding follow-ups. Damn it, I forgot that he has that attack. I'm so cooked. Yeah, no, just kill me, just kill me. This run's over. Ishin alone was enough for the entire Interior Ministry to avoid attacking Ashina. Yeah, that is entirely true. Because this guy's kind of insane. So I entirely get it now.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
God damn it. Stop eating inputs. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try plugging my controller into a different slot to see if it is actually input delay or if my brain is just delayed more than I think it is, because I'm pretty sure I'm pressing buttons on time and it's just not reading them properly. But maybe that's not true. Oh, that's not good. Why can't I hear anything as soon as I... Oh, wait, I pulled up the wrong thing. I'm stupid. That's why I can't hear anything. I think it was that one that I needed to pull out. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties. There we are. Audio's back. Hopefully nothing else broke. Okay, here we are. Hopefully things are better now. Oh, hold on. Damn it, my tracking broke. God damn it, more technical issues. Okay, hold on. I didn't think that changing the slot my controller was plugged into would cause such grand technical issues. Okay, cool. Tracking's working again. Good. Now I just need to rearrange my monitors again because I made a complete mess of the way I had things laid out so that I could fix it. Okay, here we are. Sekiro is even stronger. If they worked together instead of fighting over the dragon's blood, it would have been a wash. Absolutely, they would have. So excited for Sekiro. Oh yeah, I forgot. I heard about that. Should we do a watch party with? Yeah, sure. I'm up for a watch party sometime. Yeah, the model was staring straight into the camera for a second there, but and it's going to again when I can correct the positioning of the tracking so that I'm not looking in weird. Well, actually, it might be okay. No, never mind. It's okay. I don't need to fix it. We're all good. As long as everything else is. Yeah, I don't think it. Oh wait, no, everything else is working. Hold on. Okay. For a second, it wasn't, and I was concerned. I thought I was gonna have to fix more things, simply because I wanted to change the port my controller was plugged into. Because, I mean, where I had it plugged into, it would have been entirely reasonable if I was experiencing input delay, which, I mean, at that point, I've basically done a challenge run of doing the entire game with input delay, which would be really funny. I'm not going. I don't know why I left it plugged into where I had it plugged into for so long. It's probably been causing me unnecessary issues.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Huge. Free phase 1 of 4. There is currently minimal promise, because this is by far the easy part.
Count!
Yeah, I think it's mostly just the fact that I'm terrible at timing, apparently. Yeah, if I try and block that attack, he'll do a sweeping attack when I'm close, and if I try and block it from afar, he'll, delay the attack, because he's evil. Yep, that was very much the correct play by him, and I don't like that that's what he did. Okay, nope. Yeah, I know I have combat arts, but the one I currently have equipped isn't free. And I kind of want to save my spirit emblems for the moment. What I am forgetting I have is Sabimaru. I literally equipped it to see if it would be any good in this fight. that was a thrusting attack. Ichimonji is great. Yeah, it is, but I don't know when exactly I would necessarily use it. Awesome. I don't know that I have Shadow Rush. Because that's one of the ones from the end of the skill tree, and I don't know that I have that one. Which reminds me that I need to see if I can spend my 3 skill points on something like Shinobi Eyes, which I definitely should spend it on. Jumping Ichimonji can close a huge distance. It micro staggers him too. Huh. Suppose I can try it. But yeah, I do not have Shadow Rush. I'll probably get it eventually, but not yet. I wouldn't have thought something like Ichimonji would be at all capable of closing gaps, though. Yeah, it's not bad. Well, it may be peak. Parrying strikes is good here too. Yes, that's what I've been focusing on. I've been trying to figure out the parry timing. Weird. The main mechanic of the game is important. Yeah, as much as Spiral Cloud Passage might be good, have you seen that cost? Oh, Praying Strikes. What the hell is that? Oh, this. Yeah, no, I don't have that. I have not touched the skill tree. I see. Well, I currently don't have skill points, and I don't feel like grinding for more, because I'm 100% sure that I don't need it.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Damn it. That's another dodge right, not left moment. Oh, that was a thrusting attack. I forgot that he does those.
That's it.
You're telling me about all these skills that are awesome, except in case you forgot, I have 0 skill points. Besides Dragon Flash, which is another thing I've never heard of. You're just telling me of all these cool things that I can't have. Dragon Flash and One Mind are boss rewards. Oh. I don't know what from, because I don't remember getting them, and I don't know where I could have gotten them.
In the end, I was powerless, but Ashina will rise once more.
Count Sekiro.
At least I don't think I have them. Yeah, no, I definitely don't have either of those. Shura ending for 1 and Dragon Flash's reward for Ishin. Okay, so I can't have them because I haven't beaten the game, and I haven't beaten the game. Understood. Yes, it isn't free, which is why I haven't been using it. Oh my god, I 100% blocked every single time on time, and it said no every single time. This game. I'm not a fan of the fact that it eats my inputs semi-consistently.
I will restore restore Ashina to glory.
God damn it, there's a thrust attack again. Gonna charge Flame Vent, it'll knock him over. That's if I can get a charged Flame Vent, which I've only managed to do against him once. That's gonna kill me. Firecracker moment. Tiny Spirit Emblem cap? Yeah. I would combo tools more if I could afford to do so. I would also use them during the first phase of this fight just to make it go by quicker and without having to think, really. As much as he is fairly easy, he's not completely free. Which is how I keep fumbling, because I'm consistent. Oh my god! Why is his thrust deadly attack suddenly his favorite deadly attack? Bro almost always does his sweep, and now he does nothing but his thrust. You can run behind him when he starts with Mortal Draw and get a charged vent off. Oh, you're talking about knocking this guy over? Or does Ishin do Mortal Draw at some point? Because I literally haven't seen him do it. Because I don't care about using tools on this guy, because I don't need them at all. Yeah, I've literally not seen Ishin do Mortal Draw from what I can recall. Yeah, I would figure that'd be a good timing, considering how long Mortal Draw takes. Ishin doesn't... I was just saying you could do it to... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not doing it to Genichiro because I, again, don't need to, and I'm not going to waste my Spirit Emblems on a guy that I can straight up no-hit if I'm locked in. Which, of course, I'm not, so... Damn it. That was going good for a second there. What is the timing when he stalls it? What the hell? Heck, I don't even know the timing entirely properly beforehand. Inner Ishin uses the Mortal Blade, but you ain't there yet. I see. Fast enough to sever the arm of Fura. Wait for the flash on his sheath, then block twice? That's kind of basically what I did, but he just kind of killed me anyways.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Not close enough to dodge around him. I need to dodge away. Stop that. The fact that I have to fight this guy before Ishin every time is genuinely the most annoying part of this. Bro, just constantly being annoying. Wow, I actually blocked that. Oh, that was actually gonna be a thrust attack. I thought it was sweet. God damn it. I could have sworn I had the perfect deflect on the second strike, but apparently not. Yeah. Damn it. Bro has so many stalls in his attacks. It can become an absolute nightmare to remember when his combo actually ends, because it'll look like he's returning to a ready position, and then he just hits you again instead, actually. Bro, target lock. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Genuinely, I feel like this phase is harder than the spear, which is a weird thing to say, but his spear attacks take a lot longer to execute and whatnot. The fact that you have to refight Genichiro at the start of every attempt, it's super annoying. Considering the fact that Genichiro very clearly isn't the actual boss here, it's just straight up annoying.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
God damn it, I definitely should have had the counter on that, but okay. Bro! This sword is easy while the spear sweeping attacks would always get you. Just pop a Yakirishu sugar and blitz him down. Get free Tanto use too. Free Tanto use? I honestly don't think his spear attacks are that bad. It's mostly the fact that he mixes them up here and there, that like mixes up between his sword and his spear, that can sometimes be, it's noticeably a little bit more tricky, but I prefer the longer attacks. You shouldn't start of phase 2 if you flame vent him right after the death blow. Yeah, I noticed that. I did that at least once. What do you mean use Tanto? What is a Tanto? Oh, ceremonial Tanto. Okay, yeah. That's such a huge waste of health, but yeah, I get it. I forgot the knife thing was called the ceremonial Tanto. Huh.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Yeah, this does not seem like a worthy trade. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, I'm never doing that again. That's a bad idea, because it cuts my health in half, which means he one-shots me. I do, like, 2% additional damage, and I don't need the additional emblems that bad. I'm going to continue hating on sugar, because yeah, I don't like it. Because you seriously don't do that much more damage with the sugar, as far as I was able to tell.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
It is not worth. Because you see, right there, I'd be dead. Because I'd rather use a flask than a resurrection on this guy. And the slight percentage up is barely noticeable. Plus, I'd still have to heal between killing him and starting the next phase. All of his attacks do half my health. Literally every last one of them.
In the end,
I don't... It's not worth it. It is genuinely not worth it.
Count Sekiro.
Oh my god. Of course he opens with my most hated attack off of him. Damn it. What was I supposed to do over there other than jump off the cliff? Forgetting that after his friggin' quick draw that he does his sweep. What? I so should have dodged around that. I very much hit the button. Bro! This guy... Because another good thing about his spear attacks is that even if you don't perfectly deflect them, they don't just kill you. Because it's not the Mortal Blade. Oh my god! Still doesn't mean that I fully understand his phase 2 attack combos yet. Oh, cool. I drank the gourd, but I didn't get any of the healing, and then he just killed me. So, that's not fun. And I'm not going to waste that charge of resurrection, because he's not even close. Use red sugar? Yeah, I suppose, but I'm not using the one that cuts your health in half. It's genuinely garbage. You hyped it up so much when you first told me about it, but it barely does any more damage. The sugar seems like such a small part of the game, and it's likely rather intentionally so. Yeah. It's not 50%. It's not 50%. There's genuinely no way it is 50%. If it was 50%, I'd be able to tell you that there was a difference, because I'm already doing some solid damage. Yeah, attack power by 25%. It's 50% for posture, so it was a decent bit extra posture, I guess, which I still didn't notice that much. But it's really not that good when you trade in for literally getting one shot. Not my idea of a good trade.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
I guess that specific attack would not have killed me. Only got like 3 attacks before you got slapped? Yeah, but because I made that mistake, it ended the fight immediately, which I'd rather not happen. Because again, I would much rather waste 1 use of my gourd than waste an entire resurrection. Trying to save my 1 actually free resurrection for the actual fight, rather than fumbling once and not having it. I think if I could get this guy's first phase more consistent, I probably wouldn't suffer as much. I mean, I suppose, but it does have one of the longest use animations of like any item as far as I can tell. It in almost no situation seems worth using. Not for me anyways. Like, I get that it's good, but it's just not good enough for me to care.
Restore Ashina to glory.
What? Straight up 180 that I could not have avoided. Okay, no. This isn't the attempt. No, he didn't, because he decided for once that he's gonna do the both parts of his mortal draw off the start. He decided he was going to have perfect tracking when he whips around to hit me with it. Everything that could have gone wrong did right off the start, and I was not going to bother to try and recover that.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Fumble. Again. That's another fumble. I really need to do something real quick. So, as much as I am pausing right before an actual fight, I gotta do it. Okay, I'm back. And maybe, just maybe, this'll be like when I first beat Ganishiro, where all I needed to do was take, like, 2 minutes. And then suddenly I first tried. I couldn't even get off the floor. Well, that was awful. It'd be nice if he didn't stall that attack. What? I dodged it early? Straight up? Apparently, not hesitating is also defeat. Because I didn't hesitate. I dodged into him when it gave me the warning, and I dodged into him too early. I didn't even know that was possible. Hold on. Yummy red sugar. Because it's something at least. Really, I should have been starting like all of my fights with red sugar or something. Damn, that almost always gets him. Worst fumble of my life. Okay, maybe not the worst, but it was pretty bad. I don't know why I thought he was going to do his spinning attack, because that's definitely not what that attack is. But, I don't know. I'm just kind of dumb. But only sometimes. Only when it matters.
I will restore Ashina to glory. Allow Ashina to be crushed.
Huge. Could have been much worse.
Count! SEKIRO.
Damn it. Terrible start. I did it again! And every time I do it, it completely screws up my flow of combat, so I just immediately die. The fact that between the window of just getting your counter blocked and straight up just getting stabbed anyways from dodging too early is where you can actually counter them is kind of insane. Because I get that, because it's kind of cool that there's a window to where you can actually counter them, otherwise it's just counted as a perfect deflect. But the fact that you can dodge too early is kind of surprising to me.
Restore Ashina to glory. Not allow Ashina to be
I did it again. Either it's not registering that I'm dodging into the attack, and so it's just eating it, or I'm dodging too early. Which is usually not my problem. Usually I'm dodging late, or dodging the wrong direction. Wow, thank you for the unseen aid. Everybody in Ashen is already sick, and I have no money or XP, but you know. Thank you anyways.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Why can't Genichiro get sick? Oh, I'm stupid still. No, I'm just gonna go over here. I should have backed up. I forgot just how crazy the range on his Moral Draw is.
Allow Ashina to be crushed.
Okay. I wasn't even gonna bother to try and recover that, I'm gonna be so rude. Throwing in third health bars, I feel like was kind of very unnecessary, and I really don't know how to feel about it. Especially when I already, like, I mean, yeah, I guess Genichiro's a bit of a joke here, but it's still annoying that I have to go through 4 health bars to get through 2 fights that are stuck back to back. Thank you, game, for eating my input again! Really getting tired of fighting Genichiro here. Because I'm annoyed and fed up with the fact that I have to do this every time to fight Ishin, I'm getting sloppy because I'm getting overconfident and thinking that I can destroy him every time, because sometimes I do. Which makes it even more annoying.
I will restore Ashina to glory. Not allow Ashina to be crushed.
Damn it. I keep reading that he can do that to get out of hit stun. He doesn't usually do it to get out of hit stun.
Coward! Sekiro!
No! God damn it. I was so close to such a clean first health bar, and then I fumbled it at the last second. boy. I am gonna be here forever again, aren't I? Considering, like, when I got to the 3rd health bar as early as I did, without really using any sort of tools or anything, I thought for just a minute that maybe this wasn't gonna take too long. Maybe I was gonna beat the game and have plenty of time to spare to maybe start a new game plus. But that's not looking like the case right now. And I forgot to use my trigger again. And I fumbled the start. And I fumbled it worse. And I'm dead. Because I fumbled it again. Because I keep forgetting that he has a thrust attack, because he usually doesn't use it when I actually kill him immediately. The fact that my strategy is to just defeat Genichiro before he can actually do anything does not help when literally anything goes wrong. Because I didn't have to relearn his moveset again, because I could just, I don't know, stab him before he can do anything.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Like using shurikens, more of a passive player. Maybe it won't work as well. Yeah. It could be useful, because I used to be a more passive player, because when I play Elden Ring and whatnot, I'm usually a more passive player. But I've found just trying to find a way to be as aggressive as possible tends to work better.
Ashina will rise.
Count Sekiro.
Huge! Cleanest first health bar ever. Stop that. That was evil. Okay, hitstun goes out the window in phase 2. Understood. Do not try and hitstun him through things. He whipped around and stabbed me in the back. Calm down, my guy. Accidentally deflected instead of countering. Is she good or is she stupid? Maybe it's both. No! I hit jump! What are we doing? Bit of a no thanks from me. Okay, you know what? No, I don't like this. Safety net. Okay, I was falling over and I was completely unaware of that. I'm gonna need you to hold off for a second. That's why I safety net. That is why I safety net. Hold on, it's actually gonna let me use the Jizo this time, so I'm gonna do that too. And I'm gonna back up some more, and once he's done freaking out, I'm gonna eat a pellet. And then since I fumbled that hard, I'm gonna eat another one. And then because he decided he's gonna use a gun, I'm gonna get punished for it. But it doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna win anyways, because I'm cool like that. That was some of the coolest stuff ever. What? Okay, this guy's actually awesome.
Do it! Well done, Sekiro. Farewell.
Actually the coolest guy ever. Locked in there. Ooh, immortality severed. Ooh, yippee! Oh my. At his peak, Ishin Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength, a single-minded killing machine of a man. Wow. Oh, I think that clean phase 1 was basically what got me through phase 2, and then my list of items got me through phase 3. And thankfully, I didn't even need the additional safety net. But I wasn't just gonna not use the Jizo statue, considering the fact that it was gonna let me use the Jizo statue. If I was gonna get a third resurrection that fight, during that part of the fight, I was going to take it. Combat art performs a high-speed cut from a sheathed stance, charged to send out shockwaves, cause spirit emblems. In his younger years, Ishin was a devil with the sword, spending his days in pursuit of life or death combat. He often ruminated how a cut should be made, but his blade always moved first. Sekiro Shadows died 27 times. Honestly, I'm extremely tempted to, when I upload this as a VOD, to go through all of my previous footage and see how many times I died and use that as a part of the title. As much as it would take me so goddamn long to do. Might be a later thing if I decide to edit this into a video, or, well, a couple videos, I guess. I'm not going to edit the entire series into one video. That's a lot of footage, even edited down. But it is still, regardless, tempting to use it in some way or another because it would be funny. Gauntlet of Strength. You have defeated many extraordinary foes who can now be faced in memory as a series of consecutive battles. Gauntlet of Strength can be accessed via the Sculptor's Idol menu. Confronting memories of the past is akin to discovery of new possibilities. The very end of conflict may afford a new state of mind. Huh. Gauntlet of Strength Divine Air Path has been unlocked. Severance Path has been unlocked. Oh, I no longer have my sword drawn. I'm guessing this ends the game. I'm also fairly confident that I, somewhere along the way, probably screwed up the ending I was going for, which I hope I didn't.
Wolf, where are you?
Oh, never mind. Oh, there's a lot of options here. Huh. Well, that means I'm definitely not locked out, because this is the ending I was going for. But I guess I have multiple additional endings lined up that I had prepared for, which means I, in fact, did good in doing about as much as I possibly could in one run.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. We must leave this place, my lord.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart.
No.
Everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I do.
You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Cinema. Absolute cinema. DLC/sequel bait that will never come to pass. Yeah, I was actually about to comment on that. It'd be really cool if there was like a sequel or something based on that, but I mean, how long has it been since the original came out? I'm not gonna hold hope for it. Like, I mean, it would be cool. If it happens, I'd be happy. But I'm not gonna hold out much hope for it. I'm skipping that. I don't feel like sitting here and watching the credits. No, I would not like to start playthrough 2 just yet. I've decided that I'm gonna probably give a gauntlet a try or something. Plus, I should probably get my tools all the way upgraded before I continue on. Another's memory. Huh. Memories left behind by another. Concentrate on his inmost regrets or obsessions at a sculptor's idol to change the wolf's appearance. Has no effect on ability. The memory of a shinobi that once served Ashina. It is accomplished by a debt of gratitude to the one who took his arm and graced him with the name SEKIRO. Sekio? I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not gonna lie. Still, that's cool. Memories, regrets, or obsessions left by another. Harboring these, it's basically the same thing. I did it! I beat the game! It's over! That means I have to decide what I'm gonna stream next time I stream. I don't know. I haven't actually decided yet. I have ideas, but pay $10 for a recluse skin? I think it would be awesome if this was an Executor skin. If Sekiro himself was an Executor skin, that would be peak. Of course, I'm immediately going to equip that skin, because why wouldn't I? Actually, this current skins are kind of lackluster. Yeah. Still a lot of content? Oh, yeah, no, there's a lot of content, because there's 3 entire endings I haven't done, of which I'm guessing are largely the same thing, plus all the gauntlets. And I'm 100% sure I messed out on the headless, because I didn't realize it would despawn when I past a certain world state. I don't remember which one removed it, but I know the one in the cave by the Bell Demon, like where the shortcut at the Bell Demon is, just disappeared at some point. Yeah, one who returns from the great beyond does so at the peak of their prosperity. Ishin coveted strength and all manner of techniques throughout his mortal struggle. He wished for war until his final hour, and that is precisely what he got. Huh. Neat. Yeah, I'll probably do at least one New Game Plus on stream at some point, but I feel like I've probably done enough Sekiro for the time being. Like, that's not to say that I'm not going to sprinkle it in here and there, because I want to do the gauntlets as well. But we'll see when I get to things at this point. Alright, I'm going to try a gauntlet real quick. Gauntlet of Strength. By reflecting upon his memories, Wolf can perform a series of one-on-one battles with extraordinary foes he has defeated in the past. Defeat at any point will result in a failed attempt returning Wolf to reality. During reflection, Wolf's attack power is not tied to his strength in the real world, and quick items and spirit emblems used will be replenished upon returning to reality. Okay. I was wondering how they were going to balance it, if they were at all. It would have been funny if they didn't, but considering what game we're talking about here, it makes sense that it is balanced. Also, I don't know if that lock at the end of the gauntlet is just that it's not telling me who it is, or if it's that I haven't beaten the boss for it or something. And, of course, before I go on to challenge this guy, I am going to re-equip the sparks, or the firecrackers. Just hiding it from me? Okay. Besides Shura ending? Okay. Damn, the skin's cool. Alrighty.
My name is Kyobu Masataka Oiwa!
What's his name? At least I get to keep my health. Apparently it's not going to help me. Oh, what was that? Does he normally have that attack? Whoa, that felt way faster than usual. Like, it's been a while since I fought him, but that felt abnormally fast. I meant to grapple him, but whatever. Firecrackers work. Still just as bad at this fight as the day I started. Okay, marginally better, I guess. He kinda crushed me the first time around. It is a comically large horse. Bro, are you gonna stop anytime soon? Thank you. Bro ran in circles for a while there. Not keep your revive, so try not to use more than one per fight. Okay. That's kinda what I thought might be the case. So I was very much going to try and keep that the case. Oh, and then I have to go to the idol at the end of the arena. Okay. I thought it was just going to take me directly into the next fight, like the Hollow Knight Pantheons. Okay, Lady Butterfly. You caused me a lot of trouble, too. Let's see if I've improved any. Can't recall what, if any, tools were good against her. Shurikens are great against her? Okay. I thought they might be, but I don't think I used them against her when I did fight her. Damn, okay. I'm gonna give some shurikens a try here, because I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to get a flame vent off, and I kind of need some vitality damage here. I think I threw the wrong shuriken, because I know there's a shuriken that'll continue to hit. Okay. How to use them when she's mid-air? Okay. Well, it's the fact that I know that the upgraded shurikens can hit through a guard, and I'm trying to get some vitality damage in. And I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to be able to use Flame Vent for that. I might be able to use Sabimaru, though. I could try that as well. I guess I'll want to re-equip other things. Let's go, unfortunately. Okay, that's fair. I don't think he'll be going much longer anyways. Because I'm probably only going to give this a couple more attempts, or, what's it called? Like, a couple more attempts or until I beat this, I will probably then end. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, though. Gouging is direct upgrade? Okay, I could have sworn that gouging pierced and spinning didn't, though. And instead just stuck to the enemy upon landing. Yeah, that is seemingly exactly the difference. Gouging is not a direct upgrade to spinning. Unless it does the same multiple hits while passing through them or something. I don't know. Resource using during reflection. Yeah, I'm aware that I can use all my resources free of charge. Because I didn't let him finish talking, he gets angry at me. That's actually kind of neat. I feel like he's being more brutal than usual as well, but it could just be that I don't pay attention to the fact that his attacks do normally slam. Probably jump before trying to grapple there. I can't prevent him from running away right at the start of phase 2. Okay, I didn't realize he gets slightly behind him with that attack. Damn it, forgot to Why couldn't I grapple to him? Oh, get stunned? Okay, huge. Over here. Depending on who the final boss is, I would imagine that I'll probably get this done before I give up on it, but we'll see. Forgetting that you cannot hit stunner out of that, because a lot of spin attacks you can just hit stun your opponent out of, not hers. Damn it. That's gonna hurt. Damn it, okay. Yeah, Lady Butterfly is still difficult. I guess I didn't really need to rest. I don't know why I did that. Your name is what now? I'm gonna continue making the I don't know what his name is joke. It's still funny. I don't think it'll ever not be funny. Damn it. What should have been an opportunity was instead me knocking my control stick off of my controller again. after the first stun, he can hit you once he's done his stun. As a part of coming out of his stun. Damn it, just barely not close enough to grapple. By far my cleanest one yet. I don't know if I only just realized this or if that's something that only happened this time, but I just noticed that the horse pushes you off of him before they both fade away. The horse does not deserve that.
Butterfly.
I'm gonna try using the shurikens again. Solid. I think the main problem is that I wasn't charging them. Because I am silly. She doesn't have a lot of openings to do vitality damage, which still makes her extremely challenging. Should have hit me, but I was 100% taken. And she's gonna do the whole illusion thing.
Impressive, boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the freaking projectiles she spawns. I should have some snap peas lying around in my inventory. Or snap seeds, I guess they are. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a range on that. No, that's not what I meant to do! Okay, now I use the snap seed, and it blows up all of them. Down from there. Bro, put them on. These projectiles are such a cheap shot. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see who this final boss is. Inner Genichiro. A new state of mind has been uncovered amidst memories of battle. The extraordinary foe Inner Genichiro can now be faced via reflection of strength. So Genichiro, but harder. Got it. Because he was so easy the first time. There's no shot. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it there. I'm gonna put one attempt into him. As much as my game just crashed and that tempts me to just end the stream there. I literally just want to put one attempt. Okay, hopefully it's not broken. Okay, it entered borderless window. Do I have a main menu? I do have a main menu. I swear, if it sends me out of the whole gauntlet, I am just going to end stream. Please say I can pick up where I left off. Okay, well, that's it for today then. That's annoying as hell. I'm gonna verify my game files immediately after I end. Hopefully crashes on teleportation stop happening. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna see if he's still in Reflection of Strength. If he is, then I'll put one attempt in there. If not, then, I don't know. Suffering, I guess. Yeah, no, he's not here. It didn't even save that I had found him. Alright, well, as sad of an end of a stream that is where I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to, especially since I don't want to get back there and then just have it crash again. I might have been tempted to give it one more shot if if it didn't just straight up crash on me, but well, if it wasn't the fact that I think it could crash again, because it's a consistent issue that teleports occasionally crash my game, and so I'm gonna end the stream. I am going to raid like I have been doing recently. Raid is someone that I have raided in the past. They're cool. If you want to stick around. That is really annoying. Thanks for coming though. It's been fun. Finally managed to beat the game. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna stream next time I stream. Probably Ultra Kill as it stands, because I've been thinking about doing that and almost did it today, but I thought, nah, I really want to beat the game. I know I'm close. And so I did. But yeah, until next time, goodbye.